what is the primary skill of a data analytics leader and a C-level executive in the data analytics and data science space? It varies greatly, and it depends on the organizational maturity and the organizational journey and the context of where that organization is at. So here's some of the ones that I've seen. First and foremost is an analytical or data science expert that then becomes leader, that rises through the ranks. So those people can bring a lot of experience in terms of saying, hundreds of projects, sometimes thousands of projects that they've seen delivered and that they've seen done that in different organizations, and they can leverage that experience. But that their core or primary skill set, when it comes to looking at the background, that they come from an analytics background. And at least in Australia and New Zealand, there was a lot of organizations that were looking for people like that. And now I feel like more organizations are realizing that that's not necessarily the skill that they need right now. It's a skill that they'll need at some point, but maybe not right now. So here's three others that I've seen in the market and in discussions with executives that I've had. The second one, so the first one was analytics or data science expert that rises. That's a core skill. The second one is a data governance expert and data management expert. So for a lot of organizations, what they need to do at one point is get their data in order. And sometimes that, depending on the organization, depending on the context, sometimes that can be the main priority or the only priority, depending on the background and what's needed in the organization at that point in time. So there are today in the market many leaders that are doing great work for their organizations, where their core skill and core background is in data governance and data management, and that they're being able to deliver that in their organizations, helping them uplift their capability to get ready to get more value from their data. And sometimes, doing BI and exposing the data, that has a huge uplift in these organizations. And so people like that are critical to an organization's journey. And there's a lot of leaders today that bring that skill to life really well. The third one is an operational excellence when it comes to the delivery of analytics or data governance. But the key skill here is an operational excellence. Sometimes these people used to be a chief of staff for a C-level executive or a head of, and then as the head of got promoted, they moved up as the next leader. They were the succession plan. Sometimes, they come from the outside, that the organization knows that they need operational excellence to be able to deliver. So these people, they focus on, having clear requirements, having a plan that's well aligned and socialized throughout the organization, so everyone knows where the analytical team is focusing and the value that they're delivering, and that delivery is done in a seamless way or at pace. So bringing that operational excellence is definitely a key skill for a lot of analytical leaders. And I'm not saying these are mutually exclusive, but I'm focusing on the core skill. And then the fourth one is change management. And it's around increasing the adoption of the analytical outputs. So being machine learning models or dashboards, analyses, focusing on the adoption of those and activating the business around getting the value that they can from the analytical outputs. And that means that the organization needs to change the way that they do things. That change management piece is something that I think is critical for us as an industry, and the analytical function within organizations. It's critical for us to maximize our impact. And I see some leaders out there that have this change management and this activation as a critical skill. And I think it's something that we're going to see more and more in the future, that we're going to need more of this skill within our area. So here's four areas of key skills of chiefs in the data analytics space, and heads off. Tell me what you think. I hope this video has helped you in terms of the looking at our problem differently. Please share it with somebody that would get value from it. Follow, subscribe to get more videos like this. See you in the next one. Thanks.